Hello and welcome to Love Ísland, a podcast brought to you in association with Reykjavik Grapevine. Every episode I will be going on dates with some of the sexiest brains
I like that.
and funniest people in Iceland. My name is Kimi Taylor. I'm your host. I am a comedian and a self-titled dating expert.
There you go.
Yeah. Self-titled.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
And my guest today, the person that I have swiped right on, is Mauricio Rodriguez.
There you go. Yeah.
There we go. We were just discussing your name,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Oh God, how do I do the introduction?"
Yeah, Rodriguez is pretty good. The other
Yeah.
name is too complicated. We're not even going to try it over here.
Okay, and you're a comedian. You've been
I'm trying to be.
no, you're a very good comedian. You're
Thank you.
kind of like one of the new kids on the block.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am actually. I started in February.
Yeah. So not that long, but you've been making
Yeah,
pretty swift progress.
I've been moving very well, I think. I mean, I'm doing a lot. I'm trying to do as much as I can, as much comedy as I can, and as many spaces as I can get. I'll take.
Yeah. Well,
pretty much.
I've been watching your progress, and
Yeah.
I think you've been doing very well, and you're just a very good egg. You're just a very
A very good egg.
you're a good egg.
Is that an expression?
Yes.
Never heard that one
A
before.
good egg.
Yeah, I'm glad to be
yeah.
a good egg.
Yeah, you are. So so why do you think that I swiped right on you? What's on your tin? Obviously, okay. Right. Disclaimer before we start. I know that you have a very lovely wife, but for the purposes of this podcast,
I'm single.
we are going on a hypothetical date. Obviously, also, I am a lesbian. So
Did you just come out to me? That's awesome. Like I didn't, imagine if I didn't know.
I know. It's like there's something that I have to tell you.
Before we start this date,
Yeah.
I want you to know that I'm a lesbian. Okay.
Yeah.
That made this a lot less interesting right now.
Yeah. But we are going on a hypothetical date in our minds. But yeah. So you're
So in this hypothetical date,
Yeah.
I'm single and you're not a lesbian?
I'm still a lesbian.
You're still a lesbian. Okay.
But
So there's no win for me in this situation.
Not really,
Okay.
but we get to have a good time.
Okay,
We're gonna like I'll get to know you a bit. Then we're gonna go on we're gonna go on an activity and
All right.
maybe for drinks. But this is all your choice. And then at the end we get to decide what happens. In my head I already know.
What's happening. I know what's not happening. That's for sure.
I know exactly what is going to happen at the end of the day. But it's all about the journey.
Okay.
So in this hypothetical situation that I've swiped right on you, what's on your Tinder profile?
My Tinder profile. Well, I have a lot of friends that are girls.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a Tinder profile for like a bit, for like a minute. And my idea was to put pictures with my girlfriends.
Yeah.
Thinking that girls would be, he's a nice dude. He's
Yeah.
not a creep.
Yeah.
But it turned out one of my girlfriends said that it has the opposite effect, that I do look like a creep because I'm like showing off that I have girls around me all the time.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm not very good at that.
Okay.
Yeah.
A friend, in fact, somebody that we know through comedy, Thorgeir, she has this amazing system that she calls the lesbian loophole.
Okay.
Which is, I think it's amazing. I think it's brilliant. She said that she will only date guys that are friends with lesbians.
Really?
Because we're not going to be friends with creeps. Like,
that sounds genius.
so it's
actually.
really
Yeah,
clever. It's
yeah.
a really smart, and I hadn't thought about it.
But
before.
it is weird to put on your Tinder profile that you have lesbian friends.
Yeah, if you had that on your Tinder profile, you're like, I'm friends with a lot of lesbians, then I think that may not go down so well. But I thought it was when she told me, I was like,
It's a fair point.
I was like, okay, who am I friends with that are guys? And then I'm like, yeah, they're all good people.
Yeah.
I would recommend them to any of my friends.
I mean, I tried to send that message forward, and apparently I just came out as a douchebag.
Yeah.
So I don't know why you swiped right, because between this and you being a lesbian, I don't know what we're doing here.
I know. It's unusual.
I'm just glad you did.
Yeah, I mean,
because I'm single.
I I would tell you what you could have put on your pictures. This is weird because it's all getting confused between real life and the hypothetical situation.
I know exactly what you're going to say. You're going to say my babies, aren't you?
Your babies! I totally would have swiped
This
right.
is a weird day.
It is. If the babies were there, I'd be like, "Aw."
Yeah.
But obviously then that would be weird because then I would know that you
It's
had
weird on many levels,
babies
Kimi.
and-
I think it's just weird if you're attracted to me. Being a lesbian
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Attracted to me because of my babies. Yeah.
But they are the
That I had with my wife that I don't have.
Yeah, the
in
wife
this
that you do or maybe don't have.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't understand, but I just know that if the babies
You just know
were
what you
there-
like,
Yeah,
which
I
is
know that I
important.
like
Yeah.
the babies.
Yeah, that's good.
They are one of the only things that bring me joy on a daily
my
basis. When I see that there's a new story, I'm on my Instagram all the time, just waiting for a new story.
Yep.
And then and then the babies are there. So okay. Well, so you've got pictures of the babies.
Yeah. I've got pictures of my babies
And then you say
that I don't know how I got because
Yeah.
I don't have a wife.
Yeah. And
but-
then it says in your profile you're friends with a lot of lesbians.
Yeah, I'm friends with a lot of... we're getting a lot of good ideas out of this.
Yeah.
I'm friends with a lot of lesbians.
Yeah.
Lesbians love me.
Yeah.
They love me. I'm awesome. They love me.
Yep.
That was my Trump. That was horrible.
Yeah.
But yeah. What else can I have? Well, I like music a lot.
Okay.
So I probably would show off
Yeah.
music. I like listen to all kinds of stuff. So probably that would be on my profile.
I know you can dance as well.
I can dance. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit. Well,
So-
as much as Dominicans can. I'm like
Yeah.
Caribbean people. Yeah, we all dance a little bit, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not... I used to like it more. Like, I don't need it anymore. Like, I don't have to, like, I have to go out dancing. No. It's more of a chore now. When I go to a wedding or something
Yeah.
and someone wants to dance.
Or a comedian is putting on a show where they
Oh,
insist upon
yeah.
us all doing things that are in
That
no
was,
way
yeah, that's not something I
related
enjoyed.
to
No.
our stand-up.
Everyone else enjoyed it quite a
Yeah.
lot. Yeah.
Everyone was loving that. We did a show together at Not Easter. It definitely wasn't an Easter show, was
No,
it?
it was Halloween.
But Jesus was there.
Jesus was there. That's
Yeah,
true.
it was a Halloween show.
Yeah.
It was Andrew Sim, who's a very good friend of ours and a comedian from Scotland.
Technically, it was Linda.
Yeah,
His character.
It wasn't him. It was not the little Scottish boy.
Yeah,
it was
not,
Linda,
yeah.
and we all had to do things that were like outside of our comfort zone as
that was the
performers.
point, yeah.
So I was lesbian Harry Potter.
Which I don't think was very out of your comfort zone, to be
No,
honest, because
it
you're like one of the biggest Harry Potter fans I've met,
Right.
and you're a lesbian.
Exactly.
So I'm just
Yeah.
gonna. I mean,
I think everyone was quite shocked by my magic wand.
I think it was great, but
Yeah.
like he asked me to be a Latino dance instructor. And I might have taken it a bit too far because I did the whole mustache thing, which the audience doesn't even notice. It was more for the comedians to be
Yeah.
like, "What the hell did you do to your face?"
Yeah.
But yeah, it went well. It was
No.
fun.
So I know you can dance.
Yeah, a little bit.
So
Not from that. That's how you know I can dance?
Yeah.
Because that was not dancing. That was me making a fool out of myself.
I was hiding in the cupboard
Oh, that's
at the
true.
point.
You were
because
right
I was
after me.
Yeah, I was right after you. So I was hiding in the cupboard. In the secret cellar, there's a cupboard which is under the stairs, which is the Harry Potter
The Harry
cupboard.
Potter room, yeah.
So I was hiding in the cupboard with the door open a crack, just watching you dance.
That's so creepy.
I know, it sounds really creepy, doesn't it? Who's the douchebag now? Like,
Exactly. No.
so,
But yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what else I could put. Like,
yeah.
I probably I like films, I like music, I like sports, which girls don't normally care about very much. So
Not really.
Not really, no. But yeah,
Yeah.
sounds like a solid Tinder profile.
Yeah,
right now,
it sounds
I would
good.
say.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
And have you got any when you were on Tinder
Mm-hmm.
or when we've matched? Have you got like an opening line or anything that you would use on
No,
people?
because I overthink stuff so much. So like I would just say hi, because
Yeah.
otherwise it's just like I've seen like Hugh, his method. Hugh is another comedian friend of ours, and
Yeah.
he's actually your
I
roommate.
live with him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people think we're a couple.
Oh, that is, well, that's convenient, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
he has these trivia things that he does that I find genius, but I could never pull that off. So I would probably just be very stoic and say hi.
Yeah, okay, that is a good start.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't send any like gifts or things like that.
Oh, that's a good one. I would like to do that. Yeah, probably a gif of someone going like, "Wanna fuck?" No, sorry, that's not. But that would be funny. You see, you're laughing.
I have already talked about the gift that I use on this podcast, but I'm going to tell you because you don't know.
Okay.
I use it's a little it's a humpback whale, and it's jumping out the water and it's breaching, and underneath it says "Whale, hello there."
All right, you would get me with that one.
Yeah,
for sure. You would get me with that one.
It works.
Yeah. But the wanna fuck one would work as well if you're a comedian. If you have if you find it, if you find the comedy in it.
Yeah. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's about finding the comedy in it. So,
because I would totally do it as a joke. But some people would think like, oh, this guy's just being a dick. Or this guy's actually a dick.
Yeah, this guy's friends with a lot of lesbians. And he's got pictures of babies
he's sending
on this.
mixed signals right now.
I have no idea what's going on with him.
How do you think I got those babies?
Yeah. That gif.
Exactly.
So like now I think, I have a very important question for you.
Yeah.
I think you might know what I'm going to say. This is my usual chat up line, and every person that comes on the podcast is going to receive the same chat up line. And it is, I lean in really close and I say, which Hogwarts house are you in?
Oh. I'm an obvious Hufflepuff.
Yay!
I think that's just...
I think you are.
Really? I was just being sarcastic.
Oh, okay.
You think you think I'm a Hufflepuff?
I think a lot of comedians are Hufflepuffs,
really?
To be honest. Yeah. Okay, right, think about it. Gryffindors are like brave, insufferable, arrogant.
The jocks. And
then you've got Slytherins, who are unfairly called evil.
Yeah.
But let's face it, Slytherin's probably quite a sexy house.
It is. Yeah. I'm sure of that. Yeah.
Ravenclaws, who are intelligent, clever.
I think I would be Hufflepuff just because I'm black.
Hufflepuff, the rest.
Just because like Slytherin seems like a very racist house.
I think so. Yeah. I think they're quite a white house.
I mean, their poster boy Draco is pretty much as white as you can go.
He could have been a poster boy for another movement of.
Yeah, exactly. Which is what I guess Snolla would be.
She did say that she thought that she was Slytherin, and then I pointed out actually that there was a French wizard school.
Oh.
And so we agreed that she probably was too good for Hogwarts.
Yeah, because she won't shut up about it.
Yeah.
About being French.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I know. Not French. She's from Paris.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But she doesn't like to talk about.
No, she never mentions it. No.
So,
it just comes out.
Yeah.
Naturally, often, very, very often.
Yeah, but I think Hufflepuffs. Why I think it makes sense for comedians is that Hufflepuffs have no real discernible skills.
That sounds about right.
They're sort of like generally.
They're just there.
They had the whole 7 books. The Hufflepuffs had no idea what was going on.
Again, sounds like me.
There's a dragon in the school. Oh, really?
Again, sounds like me. Yeah, I'm totally clueless.
Yeah.
So this started off as a joke, but turns out that I'm a Hufflepuff.
Yeah. So I think this is what we've established.
Yeah. And you are?
Obviously, a Hufflepuff.
Okay.
100%. You cut me and I bleed, Hufflepuff. It's like the hat wouldn't even hit my head. That it would get to about here, and the hat would just scream Hufflepuff. Like there's no doubt. Like nothing. I
thought it would scream lesbian.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What was it when I did the lesbian Harry Potter? The hat got about here and went crumpet muncher. Yeah, that would be my house. For sure. I'm in. So guys, I am in crumpet muncher.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my house.
That's nice. That's
me.
Nice.
So we are now going to go on our date.
Okay.
So
very awkward date apparently.
Yeah, I think it is going to be a little bit awkward, but I believe you've brought me a gift.
Yes, actually, this gift is not from me.
Who's the gift from?
This gift is from my wife that I don't have.
Oh my god!
Yeah, because we talked about the fact that you love pickles.
I love pickles
in a non-pervy way.
Yeah, I adore pickles.
Yeah.
This is so wonderful.
Yeah, so I told her about our little conversation on Instagram, and she went to Costco and
I've been called a pickle perv before.
Yeah. By me.
Yeah, and because I love pickles, an insane amount. This is I like that your wife has effectively just tried to like give you tips for this date.
Yes, she tried to help us out on this date. So that's good.
Okay, I think the pickles are going to go here. There we go.
Yeah,
so,
there they are.
Yeah, for the rest of the...
That's not weird.
Yeah, for those who are just listening, the pickles are now on the table. For those who are watching on YouTube, you can see the pickles.
You're instructing them that they can see.
Yeah, they're right in front of me.
Yeah.
So I've arrived. What are we doing?
So, I've never done this,
okay.
But I've been living in Iceland for a bit, and I've noticed that a lot of people like to go on dates to the pool.
Yes, they do.
So I think that's a brilliant idea. I've always thought that it's really interesting because you're either too warm or too cold, which kind of takes your defenses off. You know, it just makes you open up a little more. You're already half naked, so that's helping.
Yeah.
Even though not in this case.
No.
But whatever.
Yeah.
And so I would think we would go to a pool, but a nice pool, like a.
Which one?
Well, I like the one downtown, the one next to the beach in Hutland, but it's also the one in Laugardalur is very nice. But I've heard that the one in Akranes is supposed to be amazing.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's supposed to have like a view of Reykjavik. I have not been there yet.
Okay.
But I think it would be very interesting.
So are we going to Akranes?
I think that would be a good idea.
Okay, that's funny because when I went on my date with Snowlug, we went to Akranes.
Really?
But she didn't take me to the pool.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because she's racist.
Yeah.
I don't know where that came from. It's from the Gryffindor.
Yeah, exactly.
The Slytherin thing. Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't take me to the pool.
Oh,
So, and how are we getting there? Are we?
No, I'm driving.
You're driving.
Yeah,
okay, good,
driving.
nice.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it nice and sober, and like, that way, no funny business.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because we're all about the funny business.
Quite literally. Yeah. So I'm gonna drive. That way we can put some music on.
Nice.
Music is a very big part of my life.
Okay.
So
what's playing on the?
I don't know. I mean, what do you like to listen to? I would probably I would take this. How long is the drive talking? I have no idea. Is it like an hour?
I don't know, 45 minutes an hour.
Yeah.
Like
So
that?
I would probably take this time to figure out what your music tastes are like. So I would ask you what you would like to listen to.
I am very eclectic in my music taste.
Okay.
Eurovision.
Oh God.
No, we don't have to listen. Are
you kidding me?
I also like decent music.
This is too cliche right now.
I know, right? But I only began to get into Eurovision. It's since I've been in Iceland.
Yeah.
And
they're crazy about it.
Oh
here.
Yeah. So it was a kind of originally it felt like a little bit of a gateway into kind of being accepted.
Uh-huh.
And now I'm just.
So it turns out that in Dominican Republic, I only know one person that's a Eurovision fan.
Okay.
And that's my mother.
Really?
She's crazy about it.
So I'm going to get on with your mother.
Yeah, she watches every year, all of it. She's always telling us, sit down, I'm going to show you a Eurovision song, blah, blah, blah. But when I moved here, I thought that I would be freed of that. But it turns out that, like, my non-wife, I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
Yeah.
She has some friends, a gay couple, that are crazy Eurovision fans.
Yeah.
And we meet up, and I mean, we did it once, and I thought that I wouldn't enjoy it, but I actually enjoyed it quite a lot. Like watching
it's a social thing.
Yeah,
that's it.
Like grading judging all of the preliminary acts and all that. Yeah. It's fun.
It's fun.
But I'm not going to listen to it on our car ride to Akranes.
Okay. Well, I mean, I like all sorts of music. I like really sort of like decent. I like decent like house music and stuff like that.
Okay.
But I also really like 90s Britpop and indie music.
Okay.
So.
I love indie.
Yeah. Well, okay, maybe we'll listen to some.
Yeah, we'll probably listen to some indie, or I could just Yeah.
I thought you were going to say, or I could just sing the whole time.
Yeah, I would probably do that.
Serenade, because that wouldn't be awkward at all.
No, that would be normal.
Yeah, that would
be normal.
Yeah.
So we're gonna drive to Akranes, and we're gonna play some music.
Yeah.
We'd probably play a game. You would play a song, and then I would play a song.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good game.
Yeah, and then we get there, we go to the pool, and then we go on a date. Well, we're already on the date.
Yeah, we're on the date, so we'll just have a chat in the pool.
Yeah, got to go to the cold pot.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm a huge cold pot fan.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's one of my favorite things to do.
But it feels like your skin's on fire.
When
you put it back in the hot, that's the worst bit.
That's the best
no,
bit. The tingling feeling.
Oh no, it's horrible.
Oh, it's amazing. You're gonna love it.
That's the bit I don't like. Usually, I feel like I'm gonna die.
How long have you been in the cold pot?
Maybe for 10 seconds.
No, see, we're going to be there for 3 minutes.
Okay.
So the first minute is going to be painful, a little bit, and then you're going to go numb.
Okay.
And that's when the conversation is going to start.
Okay.
Start stalking and all that, and then we get out of the cold pot.
Okay.
Walk around a little bit, just let the cold... Well, you're not going to feel cold because you've been in the water. So
I won't feel anything.
No. And then we go into the hot pot, and it's going to be amazing, and you're going to love me for it, and you're going to stop being a lesbian, and you're going to go crazy over me.
Yeah. It's all going to be down to the cold pot.
Yeah,
that's what
it's about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, you have to. I
mean, it's your fantasy date, so I have to do it.
Don't ruin it.
No, I'm doing it.
Okay.
I'll do it, but I am concerned.
Nothing's gonna happen to you.
No.
It's just water.
Yeah, but
it's really really soothing, and it's like afterwards, after the fact, you feel really relaxed. It's really amazing.
I have heard that.
On the ride back to Reykjavik,
okay.
you're gonna love me for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe you've introduced me to something that and that's kind of good to do something on a date that that you wouldn't normally do.
You would either hate me or love me for it.
Yeah.
So.
or it would then become a bit in my comedy.
Yeah, of course it would be.
Because
I went on a date once.
Yeah, exactly. Are we just going in the hot pot? We're not actually swimming.
No swimming.
Okay.
No swimming. Just cold pot, hot pot.
Yeah.
Maybe steam room, maybe sauna.
I love sauna.
Yeah. Then we have to.
Okay, then that's happening.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. I'm not too crazy about the sauna, but I would do it for you.
Okay, nice.
Yeah,
so I have to do the cold pot.
Tit for tat.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Right.
I think it's good.
Okay, what's happening next?
So I have no idea. I don't know what Akranes is like. So I guess we would just drive back here. Mm-hmm. Probably go somewhere for drinks and something to eat, because the cold pot is it takes a lot of energy out of you. So very taxing activity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, dinner and drinks.
Yes. I don't know. Like Kex maybe? It's got...
Yeah, that's kind of a good place for both.
Yeah.
Good shout.
Yeah. Or have you been to Fjallkonan?
No, I've never been there.
It's really old, then I'll take you there.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so do they have beer on tap there?
Yeah.
I like it. That could sound like I'm living under a rock or something. But do they have this?
Do they have beer on tap?
Do they have this beer on tap?
No one asks that about a restaurant, by the way. Where are you taking me on a date? This restaurant. Does it have beer on tap? Are you thirsty?
Yeah.
Do you
I feel like the more I do this podcast, the more obvious it becomes that I just really like beer.
I can see that.
And it's okay, right.
Yeah.
So we're going. I'm going to have a beer. What are you drinking?
I am probably drinking beer. Well, here in this country, I'm definitely drinking beer.
Yeah.
If it would be back in my home country, I would probably drink rum.
Okay, but that would probably financially cripple you.
Yeah. That would not be a good date for me.
No.
I think I would do beer. Yeah. And I think that after the dinner and the beer, we should go to the comedy club.
Yeah, we should.
We probably should.
Yeah.
I think we probably both enjoy that.
I think it would be weird for everyone else, though, if we just show up and they're like, oh...
Where were you?
Yeah,
we're just on a 6-hour date?
Yeah, we're just on a casual 6-hour date. Just been to...
You with your jar of pickles and my wife bought for you?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, okay, yeah. But yeah, I think it probably is the only place that we could end up, really.
I think so.
The comedy club.
Yeah.
Yep, so...
Or in bed. No. I never do this without an audience. It's weird.
No, yeah, exactly. It's so much easier when you've got people in front of you. Because
now
it's like
I'm
you're
just
waiting
looking
for
at a
the
camera
reaction.
like an idiot.
And then you're like, oh no, where's the reaction? I need the validation.
Yeah. That was weird.
So we're at the cellar.
Yeah.
We sing some comedy.
Yeah.
Who's performing? Who's your favourite? Oh no!
Oh no! I'm not going down
let's
that
not
road.
do that.
No,
let's not do
no,
that.
no.
Yeah.
But
it's fancy. Anybody from anywhere could be there.
Yeah.
Could be anyone.
Anyone in the world.
Yeah, it's a fancy.
Okay. So who would I like?
We're not talking specifically about Icelandic comedians.
Then definitely Dave Chappelle.
Okay, Dave Chappelle at the cellar.
Yeah.
Wow.
That would be a thing. I mean, I saw Bill Burr at the cellar.
I mean, that happened.
That
Not
happened.
that anyone's ever mentioned.
Do you know that story?
It.
When he came the first time, I was working at the bar. Have I told you?
No, you haven't.
I was working the bar.
Yeah.
And it was like we already knew that he might come. Like
Yeah.
one of the comedians spoke to him and invited him over, and he was about to come over.
Yeah.
And he gets there and he sits by the bar.
Yeah.
And I'm working the bar and I'm freaking out. And he asked me for a glass of water. So I take the glass of water, put some ice in it, and I go and I look at him straight in his eyes and go, I love you. And he looked at me. He was sitting down and I was standing up. So he looked at me and went like, thanks, man. This huge black dude just like, I love you.
I love you.
Yeah. But I saw Bill Burr. That was good.
Yeah. No, that's cool.
Yeah.
So not Bill
Who
Burr.
would you like to watch?
At the cellar, maybe. I mean, I saw Hannah Gadsby.
You did.
Yeah.
That must have been amazing.
Yeah. So it would be.
At Harpa.
Yeah, and I would. It'd be great to see her in I like
An
comedy
intimate,
is better.
Yeah,
intimate.
an intimate.
So Hannah Gadsby, or I don't know really. There's too many that I like. Maybe someone like Catherine Ryan.
Nice.
Yeah, she's good. Or Sarah Pascoe.
I actually would have liked. Well, he's dead.
Yeah.
But
It's fancy.
Yeah, it is. So I would like to see Bernie Mac.
Bernie Mac.
Yeah.
Okay. Is he dead?
Yeah. If you didn't know Bernie Mac is dead for like 5 years, probably.
Jesus Christ.
Well, maybe even more. Yeah.
You've just really. I mean. Is it the ghost of Bernie Mac performing?
No,
Okay.
Yeah.
Or
that would be
actual,
weird.
like.
Actually,
I mean, this is a fantasy. So.
Bernie Mac with his costume of like his face on his jeans.
Okay.
Just doing this, the whole thing. Yeah.
Okay.
That would be.
That
awesome.
can happen.
That would be an amazing end to a date.
Okay,
yeah.
so that's happening.
Yeah, it's happening.
Okay.
It's not, but okay. It's definitely not happening.
Yeah. So I was just wondering if you have any. I mean, I know we've talked about it. You are married.
Yeah.
But do you have any like funny dating stories or things that happened or like things that were really awkward?
Things that are fun from a dating.
Yeah. From the dating times.
Well, I have a very funny story. It's not exactly dating, but it involves a girl.
Okay.
So I was working in an engineering firm, and I can't believe I'm going to say this in a podcast, but okay. I was working on the field. I was supervising a construction, and there was a girl, an architect that worked in the office. So I only got to see her a couple of times when I went to the office, and I thought that she was very attractive. But then the company had this like Christmas party, and that's when everyone met, and like that's when I actually got to know her, and we danced or whatever.
Yeah.
And after this party, we all went to a bar.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of drinking involved, and I don't remember how, but I ended up talking to her in this. It was a huge bar with a restaurant, and like we were standing outside, and there's this big table, like tall table, and she's on one side, I'm on the other. And I don't know how I ended up talking to her, but I'm talking to her. And in my head, I'm thinking, wow, this is amazing.
Yeah.
But I have to go pee.
Yeah.
And then I think to myself, well, if I go pee, then this moment is over.
Yeah.
So I have to hold on to this as much as I can.
Yeah, so you have to hold on to the moment and hold on to the pee.
Yes.
Oh.
So I'm just trying. Turns out, and this is not going to help me with the whole douchebag part, but turns out that she had a boyfriend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't know about it, but
Yeah.
during this conversation, she tells me. And at that point, I kind of let go a little bit, and I couldn't stop the pee from coming out. But there's a table between us.
Okay, so that's okay.
So in my drunken mind, my technique was to try and kiss her so that she wouldn't notice that I was peeing my pants.
So that was more of the issue, was that you didn't want her to notice.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So I started... I didn't really try to kiss her. I was like kissing her here.
Yeah.
And she was like, no, but like I was distracting her. And as I was peeing.
It was a distraction.
It felt like I peed for like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
But I was just going. I was trying to kiss her at the same time. She's like, no. And then by the end of it, I just go like, well, I gotta go home. And she's like, what? Yeah, I gotta go home. Don't you have to pay? And I'm like, no. I did have to pay.
Yeah.
Don't you have to take people home? No, I did have to take people home.
Yeah.
And then she just goes in and just goes like, all right then. And I'm just standing at the table, go like, bye.
See you.
Bye. And then she just goes in and I just run off.
Wow.
Yeah. There was families eating and everything. I had to run. And
how solid was the table? I mean,
it was pretty sturdy.
Okay, that's right. Okay.
So she never found out that and then it turns out that I'm like a child when I'm peeing my pants. So I'm like jumping up and down and grabbing my junk and all that.
Wow.
So the next day I say, I'm really sorry that I left like that, but I really had to pee.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, sure. Like she thought that I was so into her that I was jumping up and down and grabbing my junk. Yeah, that happened.
Wow, but you just pissed yourself.
Yeah. And I tried telling her, like, no, I didn't tell her I pissed myself, but I did tell her I was just peeing my pants. She's like, yeah, sure. You were just so into me that you...
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that happened. Yeah. I'm not good at dating, as you can see.
See, I think I'm good at dating.
You think so?
Yeah.
Because you told me the other day, full disclosure... You told me the other day we were at the comedy club and you told me about the podcast and then you did a little skip. You were like, I'm really good at dating.
I am. I just can't convert it into relationships. But dating, I think I'm pretty...
Yeah?
I am pretty good.
How are you good at dating?
I know... Well, I have much experience. If being good is...
I don't think it's based on experience only, no.
I've been on lots
do you learn from your experiences? Like,
I think so.
Do you go on a lot of dates?
Yeah, I mean, I don't go on as many...
With married men? Sorry.
No, I don't. This is probably the
special.
first time that I've been on a date with a married man.
Oh, that's nice.
I think.
It's not nice.
It is. It is definitely. But like, I accidentally went on a date with a couple.
What?
Accidentally.
Through Tinder?
Yeah.
Accidentally?
Well, okay, so I matched with her and like we were talking and she seemed really nice. And on her profile, I don't remember it saying that she was like polyamorous or that she was in an open relationship. So we were chatting, she was a tourist. And I just thought, like, oh, she seems nice. And I'm very quick to just say, let's go out for a drink. I don't like hanging about.
Yeah, the whole chatting thing,
it's useless, no point.
Yeah.
So I said, let's meet up. And she said, yeah, that's great. And then not long before the date, she sent me a message and she said, oh, I wouldn't normally do this, but I'm here actually on holiday with my partner and we're in an open relationship and I feel really bad about leaving him in the hotel. So is it okay if I bring him along? And
that sounds so awesome.
And I was just like, no, but like inside my brain, I was just like, oh gosh, I I don't want this person that I've never actually met or really spoken to
think that I'm
to feel bad. So I'm not. We've made firm plans. We'd already planned exactly what we were doing, where we were going. So I was like, I better go along. I suck it up and go.
I owe it to her.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, I better go. So I went and I met them, and they were genuinely some of the nicest people that I've ever met. They were lovely, really, really nice. I just did not want to have sex with Andrew. Andrew was a very, very nice man who I definitely didn't want to have sex with.
Did he come on? Did they come on to you?
No, not really. No, we just, I before the date, I sent her a message and I said, look, just so you know, I'm super gay.
Yeah. There's no...
Yeah. So I said, you know, I will still meet up with you guys if you like, but just so you know, I'm not going to be that person.
Yeah.
It's not who I am. And so we met up and they were just very nice, and I ended up, they were about to do the ring road and I gave them a lot of information about Iceland. I think it was...
So you were basically a glorified tourist guide.
Yeah, basically. I lubricated their journey with knowledge.
Nice choice of words.
Yeah, so knowledge about Iceland. And then when they came back off the ring road, they were back in the city, I was doing a seat filler. Do you remember the show?
Yeah, I never went, actually.
Yeah, it was my birthday, and I was doing seat filler at the cellar. And who should walk in but Eliana and Andrew? And they bought me a gift for my birthday.
Oh.
Do you know what they bought me?
What?
Box of tampons.
What?
Because when we were talking on the original date that we went on, I was saying that because they were saying Iceland's very expensive, and I told them that I had been known to steal tampons because I didn't like to justify the expense because they're expensive. So they bought me a box of tampons.
That is adorable when you have contacts around it.
Yeah,
you see, context is everything.
Yeah, so it was great. It was lovely. It was like, I'm really glad that I had that date with them.
That's nice
because they were really great people.
Where are they from?
I think he was Australian. She was Dutch, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's nice to meet people like that.
I mean, I'm still friends with them on Facebook. Shout out to Eliana and Andrew if you're listening. One of the best dates I've ever been on, guys. Thanks for the tampons.
No one's ever said that before.
Yeah. No, I say it all the time.
When you steal them.
Yeah.
Thanks for the tampons.
Thank you. Yeah. So but I think I'm good value for money on a date. I
don't think that story proves anything. It's just a really interesting story, but it doesn't prove how you're good at dating. I'm very bad at dating because I haven't done it much.
No.
Like I'm like the friend zone guy.
Oh yeah, because you're a good egg.
I become friends. Hopefully, I guess. I become friends, and then like something can happen. But I've never been like. No. I haven't even been like I can't talk to women. I've never been able to talk to women at bars and none of that stuff. It's not for me.
No. It's just as well you're married then, isn't it?
Yeah. Suits me very well.
Because now you don't have to worry about it.
It's convenient.
Yeah. So I think we've probably reached the end of the date now.
Okay.
So what's going to happen?
You said that you knew what was going to happen.
I know exactly what's going to happen.
So what is that?
We're leaving the comedy club. We're going back to your place. And we're going to hang out with the babies and eat pickles.
As soon as you say we're going back to your place, someone might have thought that sounded sexy, but in my head it was like, I know where this is going.
Yeah, we're going to hang out with the babies and your wife.
Yeah. Well, probably she'll be there.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So but that's in my head. You know, you're a good friend.
Thank you for that. That's this is one of the best dates I've had.
I told you I'm really good at dating. This has been a great day. I always I appreciate a gift.
I'm glad you
do. Thank you for the pickles.
Yeah.
And thank you very much for joining me.
Yes, and thank you for the date.
Yeah. Well, nice. Oh, you're the first person that hugged me at the end of the day.
Because I'm a good egg.
It's because you're a good egg.
Yes, that's why.
And have you got anything that you would like to plug?
No, not really. I'm focused on working on the comedy. Okay. I still don't have anything to show for it.
But people can catch you at
the Secret Cellar, probably on Fridays and Saturdays, and
fairly regularly.
Yeah, fairly regularly.
So check out Maurizio on when he's performing. He's very good. He's a very good comedian. He's a good egg, good friend.
Yes.
And if you want to check out what I'm doing, you can catch me on the socials, on Instagram at kimitaylor.comedy, and I'm on Facebook as well. There's also an Instagram account for this podcast, which is at loveeastland.podcast. Also, I don't know when this is going to come out, but next Monday, which is the 16th of December, in this time, in actual time, there's a Christmas show for Soul Flow Comedy at Gokurin. There was also going to be a New Year show, I think on the 30th of December, which is going to be fabulous. That's going to be hosted by Milo Demix and Chardonnay Bublé. And Soul Flow is every Monday night at Gokurin. 9 o'clock. It's a free show. It's fabulous. And I think that is all my plugs for this week.
Wow. So it's a big difference between you and me.
I know, right?
Check me out at the Secret Cellar.
So, yeah. So thank you very much. And I will see you soon for another date with somebody else. Maybe I'll be friend zoning someone else. Guests, remember to bring me pickles.
Yes.
And, love you. Bye.